and you get off. It's a lot of boys blowing off of it.
What you mean, like online or?
Nah, it's a spot. This show up in Austin called Kill Tony. And it's about a bunch of random comics doing, well, not random, some of them are handpicked, but they pick them out of a bucket. And they come up there, do a minute, and then the panel like roast them or interview them while they talking and shit like that. And one of them boys, he just did his first show on SNL the other night.
Damn, who was that?
Cam Patterson.
Okay, I'm not familiar. I watch a lot of comedy, and I be watching SNL.
He blew like overnight, so it's kind of like if you weren't paying attention at the first beginning, you missed a lot. So he just got SNL just off the Kill Tony, and that's.
And that came off that 1 minute comedy?
Yeah.
Can you really get like your good jokes off in 1 minute? Like
you can get a good joke off, but it's more of like
nothing plural.
Yeah, you can get one good joke off, and you can try to write something. It could be like a writing challenge to like how many 1 minutes can I write? How many? But I'm not a 1 minute comic.
I was gonna ask you be going over there?
Yeah, I've tried to go there. I've signed up twice. I didn't get pulled, which I think is an act of God, cause I can't do the 1 minute. I'm a storyteller, and then I act out stuff, and then my sweat is in my act now, so I gotta work. I gotta sweat. I gotta drip a little bit. So that 1 minute.
What you doing, push-ups? What you doing?
Yeah, I do push-ups on stage too. Some like a push-up. Some like a push-up. But as I've gotten in the game a little longer, I've realized the body language I can get a lot done with some body language. I can get jokes laughed at 2 or 3 times just off body language.
You could really make them start laughing before the punchline with how you. Well,
this shit here, like this little forehead scratch. Like I do that shit on stage, but that shit get people laughing so hard.
For real?
If I say one thing and then be like, the fuck?
That just make
and they laugh.
Me laugh right now.
That's one laugh off that joke. How many more can I get off of it?
Damn, so how you figure that out? Just from doing it, or you study like the psychology of it?
Nah, it's just my competitiveness. Seeing other niggas that I thought I was funnier than, and like, why you keep getting booked over there? Like,
because I got the. Okay.
I started realizing like, what's a different way? How can you be funnier? And then I went and did my Chocolate Sundays, my first impressions in LA, and I got to see my boy Ron G on stage and like in person, and like to see that level of comedy, it was like, oh, I got some work to do.
Yeah.
So that's when I started breaking down crowds, pausing, learning when to be quiet, when to let the crowd be quiet. You start breaking it down on a different level. Because we all good at something, but you don't become great at it till you learn to finesse it.
Each individual thing as well.
You start learning to tweak the little shit that people like, bro, how did you even think to tweak that part? Like, that part of it, so. And then it just became fun, because I know nobody else was thinking like that. So, like, when I start talking, niggas just start talking to me.
I mean, I don't know how to ask this question, because I know it's hard, but I guess, like, how difficult is it to... Because you're practicing, right? So when you go in the rooms, you're still practicing.
For sure.
You're not like, you know what I'm saying? Like Kevin Hart, when he do the arena of all the motherfuckers, that's not practice, you know what I'm saying? He know exactly which, right. Yeah. So how difficult is it to be able to like, okay, I want to just be as funny as possible, but I need to kind of see if I can get this one off, or like, how hard is that?
It's like, it's the opportunity. It's like how we got to leverage what this show means. Who's at this show? How much am I being paid for this show? If it's a high number show, if I'm headlining, then I'm not playing around. I'm bringing all the dope out. But if it's some stuff where it's like we do Best of the Secret Group like every Friday or Saturday, something like that, I'm going in there. I'm gonna start with some crowd work. I'm gonna play around, and then I'm gonna start the new shit. See if that works. And then if they start dying out, or if they loving it, that depends on where I go next to. If I keep giving them new shit, or if I bring out the old shit that I know finna kill.
You ever did some new shit and that shit just went way crazier than you thought it would?
Yeah, I did. I did a suicide joke that I just made up in the moment because I was tired of hearing my own jokes.
You was tired of hearing your own jokes?
Yeah, I was tired of hearing
my own. Was you bombing, or was you just like...
Nah, it was one of those things where the crowd was listening like so hard at the story to where it was like it wasn't really for them to laugh until the end. but they was finding reasons to laugh along the way in the story.
Okay.
So I hadn't chopped it down to where it was like just punch, 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 punch. Or it was story, punch. It was just straight story for 10 minutes, one joke. And at the end, it was funny as hell. And they started clapping. It was like 12 people in the bitch, but they was clapping though. So I was like, okay, cool. I can work that bit. I can work a little dark comedy. I can work a little family comedy. I got a little Christian comedy. I got a little married comedy. I got kid comedy. I got all type of stuff. I'm just trying to fill out the whole element tree.
Yeah.
I need everything in the bag. I don't want to reach in there and not have nothing you asking for.
So I wanted to ask before I forget, the 1 minute thing, you gotta go there and sign up, and you may or may not go up that night.
Yeah.
So what? They just keep going and going and going.
Yeah, they just drive back home, and then you wait till next Monday, and you drive back up to Austin, sign back up, and wait until they pull your name. I got some boys that I know that got their name pulled multiple times, and then there's been some that have been like, man, I've been 8 times, they ain't called my motherfucking name yet.
Hey, you gotta keep going though.
Yeah, and it's a networking thing too.
They calling your name.
And that's the time you done gave up.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy. Austin's not too far, so I guess it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Do they got like a big like online presence, or is it like I'm trying to figure out how does the connection happen to SNL?
Because so what Kill Tony does is it travel. So it'll take like its little role, like they just did Madison Square Garden. So what they did was bring all the best of the bucket guys they done pulled, the ones that already got it's a group of 3 of them that are on tour. Shout out to my dog Enrique Chacon. He's on tour with one of them, and there's 2 other guys with him that just kept getting their names pulled, and they became Kill Tony regulars. I don't know if you know of what's his name, David Lucas.
A lot of these dudes, so I be on TikTok scrolling through comedy, right?
Yeah.
So I probably seen them, but I wouldn't know them by name because they just give you like that quick clip.
A real consumer, that's what I'm saying. This is a real consumer. Like it's no bias to it.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't really care who it is. If they funny, then I'm finna listen.
If it's funny, that's what I'm saying. If it's funny, then it's some people with work. But it's some people that you get up there, you just look at, you be like, bro, you really got up there and said that shit. Like your mama.
But is it ever like an opinion thing? Like they really thought that shit, they up there laughing at their own joke and ain't nobody else laughing?
Yeah, that's a lot. That happens a lot. A lot, bro. I've laughed at some shit nobody was laughing at and be like, all right, I'm throwing that joke away.
So you gotta kind of like, do you have any like of your favorites and you're like, oh, this one's gonna kill, and every time you tried it, that shit never did shit, so you just had to kind of give it up?
Yeah.
But you think it's hilarious though?
It's one that's hit or miss. Like it's hit or miss, and it's a joke where I do a Mexican accent, like because I used to be a restaurant manager. You know, in the restaurant, you got a kitchen full of Pedros.
Right.
So then I start talking like Pedro. And the joke is like, it's like a 4.5 minute joke of me just impersonating a conversation between me and Pedro at work and him snitching on somebody. So it's like, to build up the energy to keep them listening, and while I'm trying to impersonate somebody and remember the story and remember what I said and then remember what the punches I put in the story that did not happen, and it's a lot that come with it. So it's easy to lose a crowd on it, especially if I hit the Hispanic accent and they don't laugh at the accent. Oh, I know the rest of the joke finna be shit.
Is that one that depends on where you at?
Yeah, that depends on where I'm at, how many people in the room, what color the people in the room are.
Right.
And I try not to bring a lot of them jokes. I like them jokes where if I just spit it, that shit finna tear the room up.
Hi guys, it's the booking manager here at 4D Studios. Books are open now and filling up fast. To get your spot on the schedule, text 346-291-4438. Send in your ideas so we can help curate the perfect session for you. Walk-ins are accepted but not guaranteed. Again, text 346-291-4438 to get your tattoo scheduled today.